So I think throughout this deployment, what is important to learn, it's the way that this deployment is done. So it's a lab. It's in the name in this deployment, but it's a lab in a real environment. So I think like each deployment that we do as a manufacturer, it's every time to learn how the shuttle is behaving, how the environment is behaving, how the ridership is done, how the community is accepting this technology. So I think it's really important to learn that, and especially coming from a lab that is made in a real environment. The technology that we put inside our vehicle, whether it's through the lidars, whether it's through the cameras, whether it's through the equipment, such as the onboard unit, which everybody call OBU most commonly, it will be kind of like the feature that will be really developed well throughout this deployment. I mean, the CV2X and 5G, it's really an important technology. As of right now, like our units are equipped with the onboard unit system, and we've been working for the past couple years now with DSRC, and it's really interesting that the change is made now to more a cellular connectivity rather than the short distance communication between infrastructure. So I think it's really important, and that's what I was talking about a lab. It's to test this kind of like new technology, see how a shuttle with the technology that we put in there is capable of communicating, with the traffic light, but as well with cars that can be equipped with the same technology in the future. I think what is really interesting in this sign is the fact that, and I think really in the US is the first time that I see a city that has a dedicated lane within the infrastructure already implemented. And that makes a huge difference because, the technology is still something new, even though it's been now like several years that we'll be into that, it's still something new that everybody is learning from. And I think having a dedicated lane makes things a little bit safer for everybody. And especially when we try to test new features. Sometimes it can be some hiccups with the technology, but I think having a real environment, but still with the maximum safety measures, makes actually a big step to deploy the technology. Navya and BIP has been working together for over 2 years now. Historical partner in the US when BIP started to be involved in the industry. And over the last 2 years, we see a company that's starting with like one vehicle, one site, going now to multiple sites, multiple vehicles across the country. And I think it's important to talk about the fact that the integration of this technology is made through multiple partners. And it's thanks to the help of the city, the manufacturer, and operators such as BIP that do a tremendous work in educating the people, setting up meetings with the communities, the first responder training that they do, all these aspects that actually us as a manufacturer, we cannot handle, they are doing an amazing job. And proof is that actually like now they are outside of Florida where they have their headquarters. They are doing a deployment here in Georgia and many deployments elsewhere in the United States. So that just proves how strong the partnership between Navya and BIP is, because BIP is still like trusting Navya in putting our technology for this project.